Good morning, and thank you for joining us for SBB Live. I am your host and the publisher of Seniors Blue Book, Amanda Barton, and I'm delighted today to bring on Dr. Constantine and Stephanie Fields with Sunshine State Podiatry. How are you this morning, guys?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. So talk to us and tell our viewers a little bit about yourself and how you ended up opening this mobile practice here in Southwest Florida.
Go ahead.
So again, my name is Konstantina Garnov. This is Dr. Stephanie Fields, and we met in residency in New York, actually, and we fell in love, got married, and moved here to Southwest Florida.
I'm originally from here, so I'm Florida native, and I wanted to come home to be with my family.
Yeah, and when we got down here, we saw that there was a large need for mobile podiatry services, foot and ankle services. There's really not too many people that are able to go from house to house and provide care for people like the elderly, people that are homebound. So we decided that we would fill this kind of niche, that people actually needed, because there's such a lack of that type of service and care.
Yeah, and it's so important that our elders take care of their feet. Talk to us about some of the things that you see in your practice that affect our elder population.
Well, I think that the most common thing that we see is probably things such as arthritis, just chronic issues. We see a lot of diabetics. We see people with poor circulation, peripheral vascular disease, and a lot of these things, if you let them go by the wayside, they can lead to serious problems. And especially with something like the COVID pandemic, people have not even been able to go out to see their doctor, and we've seen people run into a lot of trouble stemming from their feet. So I think it's really important to get that addressed.
And I just wanted to add also ingrown toenails. That's probably our number one reason why people come in for the first time, is that they have a really painful ingrown toenail. Yeah. So don't let those get too bad, because they get infected and it's pretty bad.
It could be very serious. You're right. So are you actually seeing patients in their homes during COVID, or talk to me about how your practice is kind of adjusted and changed during the pandemic?
Yes, we're seeing patients still in the home. We regularly temperature check ourselves, and we also get coronavirus tested every 2 weeks, sometimes every week. We also take every precaution when we go into people's homes. We wear gloves. We also have face shields and masks that we wear. So it's, we take, pretty much every precaution. We're pretty serious. So
that's perfect. That's the perfect answer. So we highly encourage you not to put off getting your feet looked at, especially for those ingrown toenails and diabetics. Now, Stephanie, one of the things that you talk about in our in-person virtual, that's now virtual panel discussions, is the proper footwear. So tell our seniors what footwear they should and shouldn't be wearing, and some other maybe trip hazards.
Well, it really depends on your foot type. You should try to wear shoes that are, for your foot type, but also for like the type of activity you're doing. I mean, if you're going to go to Disney World, I don't really recommend wearing high heels or something like that. It's just not going to be a good day for you. But, there's just a lot of different, just depends. Like if you're diabetic, I really like New Balance sneakers. I think those are really good. Usually, as we get older, they come in widths. So those are always great. If you're, want to play tennis or something like that, you should really wear a tennis shoe, not a running shoe. It just really depends. Women typically have a smaller heel than men. So make sure, you look for like gendered shoes, and Saucony is a great brand for women because they have a smaller heel cup in general, especially if you want to play tennis and things like that.
And I know you're not a fan of flip-flops. That's kind of where I was going.
Yeah. I mean, there are some really good flip-flops, like Fit Flops and Bionics. Those are pretty good. I mean, it's
as long as they have that strap on the back, I think was your hot button.
Absolutely.
to minimize like trips and make sure your foot is stable.
I mean, they keep me in business, so that's fine, right? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, tile floor and those really cheap flip-flops, they keep me in business because, everyone comes in with heel pain and
Yeah.
it is what it is. I mean, it's really important. Like, I think if you want to wear like a sandal all the time, to get something that has like an arch support in it.
Right.
And you also, when you, make sure you spray your shoes down every so often, with like Lysol, because, if you're wearing like sandals, you're, at risk for getting fungus a lot easier.
That makes sense. All
Yeah.
right. Well, do you have any closing remarks for our viewers? We're going to make sure that they have all of your contact information up top. But we want to make sure that they know who you are and that you are still servicing your clients during this unique time. That's really important because a lot of folks have kind of put a halt on seeing patients in their home. So we applaud you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, we have like the mobile business, but we also are affiliated with the hospital. So we also do surgery. We are also both trained in wound care. So we have, there's a lot of things that we do. So, when we do a home visit, it's not just, clipping the nails and stuff. We do a full assessment. And, there's a lot of things that we, a lot of services we can bring into the home. And, our hours are flexible. I work with a lot of different kind of situations and patients. And
Sure.
I just want to let everyone know that, we're very dedicated to our house call business, and as well as seeing people in the office. So.
Perfect. Yes, thank you for that. I'm glad that we talked about that for sure and let everybody know. Well, I just want to thank you guys so much for coming on the show, and we look forward to seeing you in person when that time comes. But for now, have a wonderful day.
Forward to it. Have a good one.
Thank you for having us, and thanks for the opportunity, and I hope everybody stays safe out there.
Absolutely.
Stay safe. Bye-bye.